Hi there, it's your spiritual BFF Wendy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we discuss all things spirituality, personal development, and anything that's soul nourishing. Now, today we're going to jump right in and talk about something that we all have to deal with, and that's energy vampires. So let's just jump right to it. We're going to talk about energy vampires and, more importantly, how to protect ourselves from energy vampires. Have you ever had a conversation with someone and you walk away from that conversation feeling completely drained? Like all of your good vibes have been sucked out of you? Well, if you're nodding your head yes, then you've encountered an energy vampire. But don't worry, I've got your back. So let's unpack this together. So let's be real. Energy vampires aren't some mystical creature that has fangs and capes. They're just regular, everyday people. They're people that consciously or unconsciously drain your energy. And that could be friends, family, co-workers, or even your neighbor. And you know who I'm talking about. The coworker who always is complaining, the friend who always needs constant emotional support. Energy vampires latch onto your good vibes because they're running low on their own. Now, let's keep it real. Like, we all know we have good and bad days, but the trick here is really paying attention and recognizing those who take more than they give. And you're like, okay, so you got a couple people you're thinking about in your head, right? So what are some signs for you to figure out whether or not they're an energy vampire? Something to ask yourself. Do you feel emotionally drained after being around them? Do they constantly shift the conversation to discuss their problems? Do you feel guilty or obligated to spend time with them? Do they often create chaos or conflict that just kind of pulls you in? Does any of this sound familiar? Let me be clear. This is not about labeling people as bad. It's just being more in tune with your energy and how their energy impacts yours. Okay, so now you know how to spot them. Let's talk about how you protect your energy, because let's be honest, we can't always avoid energy vampires in our life. So how do you go about protecting your own energy when you are around them? So here are my go-to tips. First and foremost, set boundaries. Listen, no is a complete sentence. You just have to learn to say no and not have any guilt about it. You don't have to attend or be present for every draining conversation or draining event. You can practice using phrases like, I don't have the energy bandwidth for that right now. The next thing you can do is shield your energy. You shield your energy by visualizing a white or a gold bubble around you. You can practice this anywhere. When you're going to the grocery store, you're just walking around town, or even around your family. But specifically, when you know you're going to be around energy vampires, I want you to visualize this protective bubble around you and just imagine it keeping all the negativity out. So the negativity comes close to your bubble and it just bounces back off. That way, you're only allowing positive vibes in your bubble or to come through your bubble. The next thing you can do is ground yourself. You need to learn to stay grounded in your energy daily. And I do have a video, and I'll link it down below for you to check out if you want to learn the basics around how to ground yourself in your energy. This can be as simple as walking barefoot out on the ground, meditating, or holding grounding crystals like black tourmaline or tiger's eye. Another tip is to cleanse your space. So after you interact with someone or someone's been in your home, you can cleanse yourself or your home. You can use sage or Palo Santo. You could take a salt bath or use a healing sound. You can search YouTube for healing frequencies. Their options are endless. And the last tip is surround yourself with supportive people. In a nutshell, it's just spend more time with people that you feel uplift you. Your tribe matters. And let me be clear, it's not about just cutting everyone off and you stay in your bubble away from the world. That's not what we're talking about here. Remember, not everyone who drains your energy is doing it maliciously. Sometimes people are just doing it because they're going through a hard time. But protecting your energy isn't selfish. It's necessary. You can love someone and still set boundaries to protect yourself and your energy. It's all about protecting your peace. So I have a little homework assignment for you. This week, I want you to take notice of how you feel after you interact with different people throughout your life. I want you to feel the energy. Do you feel drained after being around them, whether it's on the phone or in person? I want you to take a journal and write this down. And it can just be for your eyes only. You want to start noticing who energizes you and who drains you. Awareness is the first step to protecting yourself from energy vampires. And don't forget, your energy is precious. You have the right to guard it fiercely. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification to get notified of all my future uploads. Let me know down in the comments how you protect your own energy from the energy vampires in your life. But thank you for tuning in to Words of Wisdom with Wendi. Until next time, stay grounded, stay protected, and keep shining that beautiful light.